But hey, man, it's gonna be a cool show.
Yeah. Got something, a little variety for
Oh,
the
this is gonna be
viewers,
awesome. So hey, man, welcome back to Brock's Garage. This is gonna be a barn burner, John.
Yeah,
Barn
yeah.
Burner.
Barn saver.
Barn Saver.
That's right.
This is the guy that started it right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm John.
Hi, John.
Yeah.
I bet your name's John too.
You're a
Yeah.
good
You're
guess.
JJ, right?
Yep.
JJ.
Right,
Yep.
man. This is the guy that started this whole project, got it going, and him and John worked together to get this project going, and we're going to go show it to you right now. It's kind of a cool freaking machine, let me tell you what. A lot of history here. We're going to try to touch on that a little bit. So let's go check it out. This is something else, JJ. Now, tell us what we're looking at here. What is this?
Well, it's a 1939 open cab pumper truck. It was Toledo's first engine that they had, Toledo, Washington.
Good grief.
Yeah. And
1939.
yeah, 85
They
years
had fires
old.
back then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably lots of them. Wow. So tell us the story how this became in your lap here.
It they auctioned it off. I'm not sure exactly the year, and it ended up on a private owner, and they found it back. And then I'm thinking somewhere 2010, 12, they ended up getting it back, and then it got tore apart, and it got started, but then it got put on hold. And then I got not really conned into it. I just got pressured on it. And
Yeah.
it was a good pressure. I was actually pleased that it hit my lap.
Yeah.
It proved that I can do this, and it came in boxes, and it was 3 pickup loads
I
and
believe
trailers.
I believe it. Parts that didn't even
I
go
had
to it.
no idea. It was amazing and overwhelming, but
So the fire department talks you into doing this project for them.
Yeah.
So have you ever done a project like this before?
oh yeah, I've worked on rigs my whole life. I've got a trucking company.
I see.
I've been a hot rod guy, but taking something out of parts is a whole different thing than
Boy.
taking something apart and knowing how it went.
It's something that's already
Yeah,
apart. You don't know how it went together.
And plus parts that don't even go to it that came along with
yeah,
it.
I got some extra
Yep.
parts that.
So man, the inside of this thing looks pretty freaking stock, JJ.
Yeah, it's pretty much all original parts.
So you
It
did,
really
did all
is.
original?
Yeah,
What about this piece?
yep, that's original.
Yeah?
Gotta
Yeah,
have the wee
that's-
woo, wee woo.
It's got the wood.
That's not original. I handcrafted that. The other one was rotted away, and actually my father, Pops Armstead, is who done that block.
Oh, he did that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Very, very nice. So what are we
Yeah.
looking at as far as a motor goes? It looks like it's
I believe it's a
246 cylinder.
261. Yeah, it's a flathead 6-cylinder.
Oh, 6. I was
Yeah,
thinking
it's
4.
a 6.
Okay.
But
got a single barrel.
yeah, John Bordy, the commissioner, he told me this thing might have 3,000 miles on it.
When it
I
was
tore it
new?
apart because I had to reseal the whole engine.
Come over here and show it to us a little bit.
It don't have 1,000 miles on it.
No kidding.
It's
So-
like
Since it was
brand
new, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I
There's
thought you
no
meant since it went
ridge in the cylinders. I mean, the gaskets were all deteriorated, but it was like brand new.
So you
Well,
rebuilt it,
small
or it was
town.
already?
I didn't rebuild it. I just resealed it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's the original motor.
Yeah, it's original motor.
What kind of
original
transmission?
It's got a 4-speed in it.
4-speed tranny. Probably PTO and all that, right?
No PTO. The tranny runs through that fire pump, which is really kind of hard to see in there, but you get on the other side, and I'd show you how the levers all work, but you can kick that drive line out to where you're not driving through there, but yet the pump's pumping. And that's why it came with the 2 emergency brakes here. See, this first one's on the end of the transmission.
Right.
Well, you can't use that emergency brake if that
Right.
pump's turning. So they put the 2 in, so you lock up the back, and
Right.
But you had to figure all that
I
out.
had to figure this all out.
Better
you
you
became-
than me.
It was fun.
So you became an expert at a
I'll
39.
probably be the caretaker of this truck to the end.
Well, you know more about it
Yeah.
than most, I think.
No,
grief.
I'm very proud of it. They
So
did
can you
not
get in it and start it real quick? Jump on this
yeah.
side?
You
Fire
bet.
that dude up.
Should let you do it, John.
Ah, you're good at that part.
No, that John.
Oh, no, you go
okay.
ahead. Yeah, what are you talking about? This John.
You turn the key on here, but it's got one of these things down here.
Yeah. Holy smokes.
Runs good.
He sounds great.
Do you want to hear the siren for a week?
Hit the siren.
It's a wee woo.
Growler.
Yep. Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Do you remember them? You'd hear that in town and it would go forever.
2 hours later, it's still going.
Do you know how to run one of these GPSs?
One of those. That's what we used to have.
Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
old school GPS.
Yeah.
That was our computer.
Yeah.
Yep.
But usually it's like 1, 2, 3
Yeah. Yeah.
Elm Street.
2 minus 2.
Yeah.
Right. And turned down by Johnson's where they had that barn fire back in 49,
Yeah.
you know.
Back
By
at
the
the-
old cow barn.
By the
Yeah,
old
yeah.
cow barn and the oak tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yep.
yep.
Wow, what a machine.
That's original pumpkin too.
Yeah.
They saved it all. I was amazed to find all the parts and was able to put it back together.
And it's not all beat up either for
No,
what,
I
80
shined
some
it up,
years?
but I wanted to keep the patina on
Right,
it.
right,
that
right,
It
right.
would just
But,
this
you know, for 80 years. it's
this
surprising
fire
it's still
extinguisher I don't think was stock.
But this one here on the
Yeah,
side
that
is.
one's factory, and this one over here.
What about the roller and all that up here where the hose is?
Yep, that there's a tank back there. That's what made it the pumper tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing's been quite the project.
Boy, I'll tell you, now John helped with some of this too.
Oh
right?
yeah, he redone the fenders. You'd have to see them before to really
Them
understand
back ones
what
were
they
rough.
looked like. They were a mess. Somebody tried to fix them first.
So first responders, what are you talking about, John?
Oh, working on a little project here. It's kind of another one that tried to sneak it in. It fell in my lap. Helped somebody out, you know.
Yeah.
The Dodge guy's gonna like this. This is a 1939 Dodge fire truck.
Wow.
These are the rear fenders.
That's a big fender.
Yes, let me tell you, lots of
Must be a
hours.
dually, huh?
Yeah, these were widened about 6 inches to make it for fit a dually.
Let's screw on this one a little bit.
Yeah.
Check that out. So what have you done with it? Looks like you're doing some skimming or something.
Oh yeah, I'm probably 30 hours in these two fenders. Ooh, they were banged up. Well, back in the day, you know, what did they have? Oxyacetylene welding in the 30s?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have wire feeds and TIG welders and cool stuff. So they had added like a 6-inch strip. A little bit of lead work, and, you know, doing it with the oxyacetylene is going to get a lot of warpage. So we're trying to fix it. They had been hit sometime in 80 years of their lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a rolled wire seam in here.
Mm.
It was knocked out of both of them. We had to try to get that back in, hammer and ding. Someone else started some body work, just beat the hell out of it, cave and pave job. So we worked out dings and dents. And this was cut in. There's a piece that goes across there. It's a ladder rack.
Mm.
Well, they just beat that down, welded it. It was terrible. So I tried to bring it back to a little bit of shape so it looks presentable.
No, see, I was thinking you just screwed this up and had a big canyon right there.
No, I didn't do that. Somebody did that.
Hey, I've seen that before. Believe me,
That's
I work
a
in my
cave
garage.
paint.
That's sometimes what happens.
That's a cave and pave. Yeah.
That's what happens. Yeah.
So okay, that's got a purpose then.
Yeah, and there's a piece that covers it, so I'm not going to get too critical where it's
Okay,
covered.
cool.
But yeah, and then they, you know, drilled holes in it, and then somebody had took a pick hammer and dented it in, then ground it, so it made all these little holes in this fender.
Now you got something there. That's something.
Yeah,
that
there's
bolts on, huh?
Yeah, there's a piece of angle iron. It was just hand fabricated, and it holds the running board with them guys riding on the back, and the front has running boards that go along it. And the guy that's assembling this for the fire department,
Which fire department?
Toledo.
Oh, wow. Right on.
This was one of their original trucks.
Oh, that's really
Wow.
And I guess it got sold, and they found it in Lyle, which is half the size of Vader. It's a little dinky town east of the mountains.
Oh, wow.
I've been through. There's like 3 houses and maybe a post office. So I guess they got this thing. My buddy JJ, he's assembling it, and he needed someone to paint. That's how we met.
So I assume it's going to be red.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I've already got the red done. The front end, the fenders are black. I've got them done. He's assembling it now. But he got this thing brought to him in, like he said, 39 totes. He had to figure out where the pump and all these
Master
nozzles
puzzle.
and gauges went. Well, he just texted me the other day, said he fired that flathead up and he drove it back and forth on his property. Said runs good, stops
Outstanding.
good.
Well, I've been seeing some of the stuff that you already painted
Yeah,
on Facebook. It looks good.
yeah.
Looks like you're going right to town.
Yeah, and he got it all wired up, and he's like, I don't know if that gauge works. I said, give me a lighter. It's going up! I said, that gauge works.
And they created several hours of work that wasn't necessary.
I'm thinking we had like around 40 into them.
Yeah, we're about 40 hours
Something
just
like
in
that.
the rear fenders.
Why were they just beat or?
Oh yeah, they 39, they didn't care what it looked like. They just
And they were pickup fenders. They
yeah,
widened them
they
for the
notched
dualies, so
this
they
one
widened
out
it.
so this ladder rack would fit, and then they added about 4 inches, John, you think?
Yeah, I'm thinking 6 or 7.
You think it was that much?
Yeah,
but
they
yeah,
widened
they
for the
widened them
dually.
out for this body.
And you know, they just did it. Back
Yeah.
then, all you had was oxyacetylene.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's kind of wavy.
Yeah,
and they leaded
it was a little gross, but
Well, gee, so it was basically a 39 tub job, huh?
pretty much.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Now we know how to tell them.
What about these ladders? Those original?
Yeah, that's original ladder.
Good grief.
These are all original too. We
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
have all the attachments, but this is the way they held down.
Yeah, with dowels, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how
There
this
was no
this-
tethers. You
thing
just,
just kind of sits on there. This,
Right.
yeah.
Just something to hold it on a bumpy road, you know.
But this truck never left the city of Toledo. It didn't go to the country. It was just their city pumper truck.
I got you. So how long of service was this truck in, do you know?
I couldn't really tell you that. It was quite a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I think in probably 70s.
Wow, so
Oh,
it
that
really,
long?
Yeah, they still,
Holy
it was,
smokes. This thing really was around for a
I
while.
would have
It
guessed
was brand
maybe early
new.
60s.
Yeah.
But okay, 70s. Wow.
I mean, time
Yeah, that's-
flies, it's 85 years old, but you
Right.
know, for the restore, there was zero rust anywhere in it.
That's pretty amazing. Of course, you got your hang-ons here, and I noticed you got your oh shit handles up front.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
For getting in as they're rolling out. Come on, you guys, get your
Guy
gear
standing on the ledge here, you know.
Yep.
yeah. There was actually a divider, it's up against the wall there. It went right here. And that's what made it the pumper truck, because all the firefighters would stand in the back here, but these were hoses. And they would just loop them in there, and there's another attachment here, so they can go this direction to fight fire.
Holy smokes.
But the tank, it only fought if there wasn't a hydrant around. So they always had the full water.
How
you
much
know.
Did
water?
they have them back
It's about, I'm thinking 500. I could be wrong. I never really measured it out, but it's a pretty good sized tank.
I'd say about 3.
I was thinking, yeah, it might be about 3. It's hard
But
to
it's got
tell.
the fast fill
Yeah.
funnel. Like it
It's
go
for
up
a
under
quick
the-
brush fire.
Quick brush.
Yeah.
Did they have hydrants in town?
Oh yeah, that's how you hook here on the sides.
Oh,
That's what that's for, right?
right.
Yeah.
Pump right through.
You hook the hydrant here, and then you come out the,
Yeah, that's amazing. You got the shovel and
yeah.
pry bar. So you must have you rhino lined this.
Yeah.
Rhino, but
We did.
raptor line.
Yeah, we did it a little bit. Not
It looks
quite
good, though.
period correctly.
Yeah,
It gives
that's-
an industrial look, and
Yeah.
This was
I like this.
really,
Getting in here, you're gonna have
Yep.
your whole shit handles.
that's all original too.
That's crazy.
You know,
Great.
for the guy that's coming down the pole late as they're pulling out the
Right.
garage.
Great shape
you know?
though.
Jump on and go.
No rust hardly at all
None anywhere. Or did we found a little bit? No, it was the pinholes. You
Yeah.
said I thought it was
yeah.
rust and
No, the
somebody.
fenders. Someone took a pick hammer
Yeah.
and beat the metal in and then ground it
Yeah.
off smooth. Well, it made a bunch of pinholes. That's not the right way to fix a dent.
Yeah.
So I worked a lot of it back out and
No, it was a fun project.
though. How long did it take you?
I started it November 2nd last year, so I had it ready for Cheese Days, and that was my goal. They wanted it for Cheese Day Parade and
And
the
we
car
made it
show.
happen.
About 8, 9
yeah.
months.
Yeah,
That is amazing.
yeah.
That is.
Thank
really,
you. I
that is
appreciate
pushing
you
it.
saying that.
That is
It
amazing.
was a lot of
because,
work.
Boy.
yeah, and it was a big success. Its first showing won the top parade entry and 2 trophies at the car show.
Well,
that
look
day.
at it. It's fantastic. So here's the driver's side. Man, oh man, you guys did a great job on this, you guys.
Yeah.
So what are we looking at here, JJ, as far as the gauges and stuff?
I know how it goes together, but I don't know how to work it.
Oh, you're not a fireman.
No, but
But he plays one on TV.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you have never run any water?
No, it should work though. I mean,
Well, it's pretty simple.
it is
reality.
pretty simple. It's so simple that it's ridiculous. The only thing I'm worried about is, like I told you guys before, is them valves are 85 years old. So
And you don't want to leave water
I
in. If
don't
it
wanna-
freezes and cracks the brass, you'd never find
but
it.
if they want to see if it pumps water, I will be standing right there with my fingers crossed and let's build a fire.
Man, you guys did a fantastic job, John and JJ.
Yeah.
Can't believe it, how great that turned out.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. Well, and this is, again, what is this, a 39 what?
39 Dodge open pumper.
And it was the original truck
Original,
for Toledo, city of Toledo.
First engine.
First engine.
Yeah.
And
that
it went for
You know, they fought with wagons.
Couple
and
decades.
buckets.
Yeah, they used to have
This
a
is their
pull cart.
first engine that they.
horse-drawn? Horse-drawn?
No, I think it was
Hey,
a
for
hand.
This one.
I think it was a hand, but they have that cart. I've seen it down there. It's got the big wagon wheels, you know, with the
wow.
hoses.
Well, you know what? I want to see the lights on this thing. You can turn
Which
the lights
one
on.
do you want to see first?
Just turn them all on, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't have no overhead rotators back then.
Special 6-volters there.
Oh, tells you what you're going to.
Yeah, like just in case you didn't know, it's a fire truck, but
We don't want to do the growler again. That thing
No.
is to go for another an hour.
There's one on the back. This one says fire, but the one on the back says stop. But it's on the same circuit. But those lights are worth gold.
Yeah.
You cannot find them anywhere.
The ones that say fire?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
says
that's-
fire, and the back one says stop.
that's all
Well, I'm sure they got
embossed in the
broke.
glass.
Oh yeah, you ain't gonna find one of them if you can.
Yeah, I'm
You're
sure they
gonna
got
pay
broke
through the nose
By the
for
dozens
it,
on.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I just put it on a 6-volt flasher. I could probably speed it up a little bit. I think it was you that told me put it on an 8-volt battery and it
Right.
speeds stuff up. But back in the day, that's the way it was.
There was no top for it.
Nope.
Nope,
No
it's an
doubt.
open
There was
truck.
a windshield wiper, but that's about the only thing that's missing on the front right now.
I see it. It had that
Yeah.
little hand operated dude.
Well, that's great. But anyway, hey, everybody out there in YouTube land, make sure you subscribe to some Brock's Garage. We got a lot more coming to you. This is show 63, guys.
63.
Welcome to 63,
Thank you
man. Welcome to
again.
Yeah.
63.
Thank you.
So hey,
Season 4 or something, ain't it?
season, I don't know what
Yeah.
it is, four. Yeah, I think you're
I
right,
think
John.
it's
I think it
4.
is 4. Can't
I'm ready
believe
to
that.
get on another
Well, yeah,
one. What are we
2020.
gonna
When we
do?
started 2020. What's your
man.
next project?
I'm working with him.
Oh, there we go. Well, you're
Get
gonna be
together
into the
we
show
got
quite a bit
several
then.
going.
Oh, he's got other cars
All
down
right,
at
cool.
the house. Dodges too. No.
So make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe. We need when we get like 1,000 subscribers.
That'd
We're
be
kind of
cool.
shooting for that. We're gonna try to get
Where you at
100,
now?
100 shows. We're at like 750 or something like
Nice.
that.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
780, 800 something. I don't know. But we're getting there, man. And I appreciate all you guys out there have subscribed, man.
And go ahead,
freaking
feel free to
badass.
share it on other platforms. You know, if you belong
Listen
to
this
an
guy.
antique fire
Listen to this
truck
guy.
group or something, feel free to share
Share it
that
on
group.
firefighters, whatever.
Yeah,
That's
because
just
there's
gonna-
guys that specialize in
Yeah. So
fire trucks, cop cars.
I had no ambition to do a fire truck. Now I love them.
well, see, you're gonna have to have.
Now I'm hooked.
You're gonna have to get one.
You
have
need
a
to join
fleet
the
of
fire
them.
department then.
Yeah.
Just to
Well, we
ride
got
on.
shirts.
Yeah.
That's true. We did.
We
We're
got
honorary
t-shirts.
members.
We're volunteer
Well, you're
fire
part of the
department.
crew then.
Yeah.
Just walk in there
Yeah.
like you own the place.
Yep.
So anyway, we want to thank all you guys out there in YouTube land. Again, keep subscribing, keep checking out Brock's Garage, and we will catch you guys next time on Brock's Garage.